Hey everybody, it is Melanie Mitro, co-owner of Chic Influencer, and I am going to take a few moments today to just have a great candid conversation about 5 things I feel like every business owner needs to know in order to grow a successful business. Now, this isn't the comprehensive list. This is just the list that I have sort of come up with of things that I feel were instrumental in our business growth through Chic Influencer, but also through our direct marketing business that both Katie and I have successfully built. And we get a lot of questions every single day about what to focus on, how to grow, how to run ads, how to grow your social media following. And the things I'm going to tell you are not going to be earth shattering, but they're going to be the fundamentals. So you've got a choice. You can either blow us off and say, okay, whatever, I've heard that before, and continue looking for the secret sauce. Or you can say, this is the secret sauce, and I just need to be willing to do the work in order to build a successful business. So let's walk through these 5 things that every business owner needs to know, regardless of the industry that you are a part of. The very first thing on my list is developing a successful morning routine. So when I say like a solid morning routine, I guess is a better word to say, is, as a business owner, I have chosen to get up early. I've chosen to make my morning my me time. I get up at 5 a.m. and the reason that I did it originally was because I had 2 small kids. And as a mom trying to build a business at home, that required a level of sacrifice that I had to be willing to do in order to grow the business and scale it the way that I wanted to, and to have that quiet time that is uninterrupted where I can focus. It required me to get up early. And, not knowing what I was doing at the time is that I was setting myself up for success. So if you don't have a morning routine, it is actually doing you a huge disservice throughout your day. So a key essentials of a morning routine are, really setting your intentions for the day. I believe that we have to say, how do I want to approach this day, right? And kind of setting the intentions. How do I want my interactions to look? And it's very much like, what are my intentions for the day? I always do gratitude because we can jump right into all the things that are wrong, all the things I need to do, all the obstacles that I'm faced with, but take a moment to just be grateful for things that are going well. So just kind of journal your gratitude in the morning, even if it's just 3 to 5 things that maybe it is just a good night's sleep, or the baby didn't wake up in the middle of the night, or I sent out those follow-ups yesterday, or, I got everything done on my to-do list, or I got the laundry put away, or I didn't fight with my husband, right? Little things. I do that. Then I do 5 to 10 minutes of reading. I have a book that on my desk at all times where I just 5 to 10 minutes where I'm just reading, and really kind of fueling myself for the day. So it can be anything that you want it to be. But the last thing that I do in my morning routine is I write out my day in great detail. I have a planner that sits on my desk where I can write out in by the hour, by the minute increments of what I'm going to do. I write down when I'm going to do a workout in the morning. I write down, when I'm going to eat breakfast, when I'm going to, get dressed, when I'm going to do my podcast recordings, or, do mentorship calls, or make those live videos, or create content, or send that email. So every part of my day is blocked out, even down to when I'm going to hang out with the kids, and when I'm going to cook dinner, and what bedtime is going to look like. And I do that in such detail because I'm a busy business owner. And when I write it down that way, it just makes me feel like, okay, this is my expectations for the day. And even if it goes to hell in a handbag, that's okay, because I'll wake up tomorrow and I'll do it all over again. But living by a calendar allows me to take the stress and anxiety off of all of the things that are swirling around in my mind and really put it on paper. So having a solid morning routine as a business owner is essential. Knowing what your goals are for the week and what you're working on is important. If you are waking up to your kids banging on the door, or saying, I need breakfast, or, let's go play blocks, you're reacting to life instead of you having that morning quiet time for yourself. The second thing that successful business owners do and do well is that they serve their audience that's right in front of them. So often when I am mentoring business owners on how to grow and scale their businesses, they're talking about finding more followers, running ads, getting more people to like and comment on their social media that they're putting out there, getting more sales and people to join their team. But as a business owner, it doesn't matter if you have 5,000 followers or 500 followers or 5 followers. Ask yourself a simple question. Am I actually serving the people that are right in front of me? So I always look at the people that are liking my post. Am I developing relationships with them? Am I asking them why they came to my page? Am I asking them what their problems are and how I can create content to serve them better? And so if you start to look at who you have right in front of you and asking those critical questions, what you're going to find is you're actually doing market research about what your niche audience needs to hear. And if you begin to create the kind of content that the people, those 5 people that are responding, are asking for with the appropriate hashtags, you're going to find that you're going to begin to attract more people like those 5 people. And then if you keep serving and keep connecting, it's going to keep growing. That's something that I did. That's something that Katie does. That's something we really strongly believe in. Is it's not about having 1 million followers. It's about having the right followers. And I say that because, a lot of times people will hire these third parties to grow their following. And what ends up happening is they're not people that are interested in the products, right? They're not people that are engaging. They're not people in the right scope or realm of what you're doing. And so it's really not that helpful. So don't focus on the number of people you have. Yes, you do want to grow that. Don't get me wrong, but really dial in, who do I have in front of me? What are their needs? How can I serve them better? Am I actually connecting with them and reaching out and talking and asking questions and getting to know them? Because when I serve my people well, it's going to exponentially grow. The next one, the third thing, is developing relationships. So in the business that you're in, yes, you can have these one-off sales, right? You can have people that come in, they buy a product from you, and you're like, yep, check, got that sale, made that commission, on to the next. But what you don't realize is that when you actually spend the time getting to know the people that are purchasing from you, you actually will have a higher chance of having a repeat customer, a referral, somebody that's going to be a super huge advocate for you. So developing relationships is important, getting out there and even networking with other people that are in similar parallel industries that you are and masterminding. So developing relationships with people is something that successful business owners do. It's not a one-woman show, not a one-man show, right? It is you connecting and being networked with people to create more opportunities for your company, your brand, to be seen by the right people. The fourth thing that business owners who are successful do is they focus on serving well. So it's better for you to spend the time, serving your people and serving them well versus saying, I am just going to mass produce and, just kind of carbon copy everything. And so, as a business owner, we're always asking what are some of the holes and gaps where we as owners of Chic Influencer can serve better? Where do we feel like we're dropping the ball? How do we make sure that our quality is exactly what we want our consumers to be getting from us? And so we are always evaluating how we can better serve. Free content, free content, free content. So we try to put out there so much content to you guys so hey, we're here to help. We've got knowledge. If you love our personalities, if you connect with the way that we lead, come on in. Here's how you can be a part of it. So we're always thinking about service. The fifth thing that business owners do and do well is they're always growing their list. I've talked about this before with the short game and the long game in another IGTV and a YouTube video, but I want to just take a moment to say, look, your email list, this is the long game. Getting and growing your email list is essential to business. In the first 6 months that I was in business, back in 2011, my email list was a Google spreadsheet where it was just name and email and what they were interested in. Once I got my bearings with this business opportunity, then I started going out and using a tool like Aweber and Constant Contact or MailChimp, or now we use Kajabi. But having an email list is so important because when you are marketing your services, especially through social media or face-to-face or through a website, you'll want to know who's interested. And you want to be able to send people emails. You want to show up in their inbox because it's not the first time that you announce a service that people are going to purchase from you. It is over the series of maybe 3 or 6, 9, maybe 12 months before people actually say, I need that service in my life, or now I'm ready to invest, or hey, I'm at a point in my business where this is the next logical step for me is to invest in what you're offering. And if people if you're not showing up in their inbox, right? It's not that like reminder that's there that, hey, I'm here and I can help you. A lot of times, even though we market through social media, sometimes people aren't on social media every single day. Sometimes people get off of social media. So if you don't ever get their email address, you have no other way to stay in contact. I will tell you that email marketing is a huge part of what I do and what we do here at Chic. So having an email list, but being focused on email list growth constantly is important, and making sure you're using that list appropriately. All right, friends, of course, any of the things that I just went through today, these 5 things, these are things you can find training in our community, our Chic Influencer community, but also if you want us to help you grow your email list, if you want us to help you with developing authentic, real connections with people, guys, this is what we offer in our small group coaching or our individual coaching program. We can help you customize and develop and fine-tune all of the things that you need to know about growing a business and marketing yourself on social media. Hope this was helpful. These are some of our guiding principles. There are many, many more, but that's what I wanted to share with you guys today. Hope that you come hang out with us over in our Chic Influencer community, or check out the Make Chic Happen podcast, or go visit us at www.chicinfluencer.com. Have a great Friday. See you guys later.